Hi, I'm Dhyey Shah, an aspiring real estate entrepreneur. Welcome to the first episode of the AutoGraph. At the age of 19, I'm one of the youngest real estate and car aspirant in the state. I've started my journey in real estate 2 years back. I'm still scorching through it, and my love for car is still going on. This was my first vehicle, my Land Rover Defender. But the vehicle that I learned in was a Land Rover Evoque. In my family, we have owned more than 3 Land Rovers, a Vogue, a Evoque, and a Defender. Being a young aspirant, I don't have much memory of cars, but from whatever I do, we moved from a Mitsubishi Lancer, to an Endeavour, to a 530 BMW, to an C-Class, E-Class, then again to a 530i right now with my dad's Range Rover Vogue long wheelbase. And I've always been a car aspirant. My mom used to drive an Endeavour, my dad used to drive a 530i BMW, also got an A6, Audi A6, also being very SUV driven in my house. We right now currently have 3 SUVs, a Defender, a Vogue, and a Fortuner. But being into luxury too, we have 2 L5s right now. So that is how my car journey has been till now. The Range Rover Vogue long wheelbase, it is an inline 6. We got it 7 years back. We did not even configure it. My dad's friends configured it. The story behind this is that we had a pretty roughed up Audi A6 that my father used to drive and go along with. Then we wanted something that speaks real estate, talks elegance, and drives with a stance. Is why we got the Land Rover Vogue. It is the long wheelbase version. We did not move on to the newer model is because there is no better luxury than this offers. This breaks in by time, becomes better as it ages. It has the most space that you'll ever need. You can comfortably sleep in this. You can have your time in this, but this majorly speaks business in my family. Utility is my stance, something that helps me every day, something that makes me want to go out every day. So this is my Land Rover Defender, a 4-cylinder powerhouse that matches my expectations, lives up to my days, and helps me when I need it. So let me tell you more about my beast. So this is one of the most unique colors of the Defender. It is not that known. It is a Gondwana stone. I got it a year back. It was one of the first vehicles with this color. I had some modifications, some appearance modifications done to it. I got the trim blacked out. I got the roof black PPF. I got the hood black PPF. I got a lot of things done to body paint, the bumper to body paint. I got the Defender written in body paint. And further, I got the rims black. And the stance is very good. The car speaks elegance. So what my journey with this car has been is I've done around 6 to 7 off-roading tracks. I've cleared all of them, and she has always been there and always helped me out with it. I was an aspirant of off-roading. I've always been interested into off-roading, and she's always been there with me. So being an equestrian, I have to be to places where normal cars wouldn't go, is why I chose this. So let me tell you more about this car from the inside. So I've changed the steering. I've upgraded it to a carbon fiber steering very recently. And talking more about the insides, this car is placed and made very selectively. It has one of the most simple infotainment systems, one of the most easiest usabilities. The screen is big, the button sizes are efficient and amazing. Land Rover has made it very easy for a person to use this vehicle. And talking about my lifestyle, I'm someone who's always behind the wheel, someone who's always using the car, someone who's always on the run, someone who's always using the utilities of this car. And the best part that I like about this car is that the suspension is variable. There are three stages: the lowest, the middle, where it usually drives, and the highest. When I'm driving it in the highest position, it feels like I'm turning mountains. I can climb anything, and it is just a car that makes me more and more enthusiastic about vehicles and cars, and it is something that is so magnificent that it helps me understand the scale that I'm working on every day. I was choosing between a GLE 450 and the Land Rover Defender, but my instinct told me that this car is made for my use, and the way that I use the car, the way that I treat the car, I'd say the GLE is very fragile, and compared to that, this Land Rover Defender is a complete beast. It it has less of luxury compared to the GLE, but more of utility, more of strength, more of stance, and of course, people turn their heads whenever they see this. So, in the last monsoons, I recently got this car. What happened is I was near my farm riding horses, coming back, and because of the monsoon, the terrain became very tough, and no car or no other vehicle could get out. I had to pull one ICER truck from my Land Rover Defender, which felt like after that moment, it felt like I was dealing with a lot of horses just in a car, and I was surprised by how easily it pulled it out. But the terrain modes, the different kind of driving styles that this Defender gives you a lot of power in your hand, but it is all automatic. You have to deal with nothing. And talking about more experiences, the road experience is also very nice. I have all-terrain tires on, but still it gives me one of the best road experiences because it has one of the best air suspension systems in the world. And yeah, so these are the things that I'd say this Land Rover Defender has given to me. But regardless of all of that, it has given me a lot of memories, it has given me a lot of time, it has given me a lot of bashing through off-roading tracks, it has given me a lot of experiences. And yes, it being almost a 2-ton vehicle and a car that is so huge, it is tough to drive through the city, but the visibility in this car is amazing, which has helped me a lot. So my vision in real estate for the next 10 years is Ahmedabad is growing at a very fast pace, and Gift City coming in Gujarat, overall growth, Gandhinagar, and everything coming together. I believe that Ahmedabad and Gujarat will grow very further in real estate. As us being and having a legacy of 26 years in real estate, my two generations, my grandfather and my father, both being in real estate, we have had almost 80 buildings constructed till now, and I believe that slowly Ahmedabad is becoming one of the biggest cities, one of the most advanced cities, and we are doing something very great in Gift City. We've made one of the most complicated structures. Shivalik curve is what we call it. It is a curved building. It is an engineering marvel, and soon we are planning new projects. We are planning new things for real estate, and not just real estate. We are about everything connected to real estate. We've started building technology around it. We've started building a whole operating system around it. We started building our own community. So soon everything will fall together and we'll build something bigger. I think that Ahmedabad is going to be one of the biggest epitomes of real estate. There is more and more to learn in real estate and in the car industry every day. I'm an aspirant of both, also an equestrian, learning every day to ride horses. I have 2 horses of myself, and also somewhere a photography enthusiast too. Taken this car to its most capabilities, and I've used all the utilities that it provides. And this is my experience of the Defender, and it has been very joyful and thrilling. So this was all about me and my machine and my journey. Hope to see you all again.